yourself?
Both, kind of.
Okay, let's just keep it. I have a lot of things that I cannot share with you, so I can understand. Okay, so like mosquitoes, can you think of something positive about mosquitoes? Pollination, have you heard of pollination?
I'm fine with the bees, and they sting me a lot.
The mosquitoes, right? Stay- Okay.
I didn't know mosquitoes pollinate.
Yeah, they do pollinate. They are the reason
Okay,
that,
maybe mosquitoes are mediocrely okay then.
yeah, so that's one. Like if you see that, if you
Why does
like,
everything that pollinate want to kill me?
no, it's not like that. But bats also pollinate. Bats.
I love bats. I have a little bat plushie.
You have a bat. What do you have?
A little bat plushie. It's like a little stuffed animal. Little bat.
Oh, okay. But bats have a lot of good things. Like bats, like at night, bats, like if you have a lot of bats in your house or close by, you will not have many mosquitoes because at night they eat the mosquitoes. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me positives about bats. I absolutely love
Yeah, you
bats.
definitely love bats. But yeah. So who is your favorite superhero? Not Batman. Is it
Batman Loki sucks.
okay, you don't like him. Okay,
Hear
fine.
me out on this.
Okay.
Because if you like some people who like Batman come at me for this.
Uh-huh.
He's a rich kid who loses his parents, right?
Okay.
And then like the entire series,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
grown up, some rich man chasing
Yeah.
around this mentally ill person, Joker,
Uh-huh.
and just beating the shit out of him.
Okay. But Iron Man is much better at it. Iron Man. What do you think? Iron Man. I'm just change. I just okay. So any favorite superhero or movie character, whatever,
Uh,
or any
Izzy,
power.
help. What's that raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, the raccoon,
Oh, shit. What's his name?
the
I don't
rocket,
know.
rocket.
Rocket.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm a big Marvel fan, so that's why I
I
could tell you.
love you.
I'm a big Marvel fan. But any powers that you admire? Or if you could have any power, what power would you have? That's
To
good.
be invisible so I can pants people without them knowing.
You can what do? You can do what?
Pants people, pretty much.
Pants
Someone tries
people.
saying something about me, they call me names, I'm gonna go invisible and pull their pants down in front of everyone.
Oh,
And then they're
okay.
gonna cry. I'm very mature.
Okay. Okay. No, it's fine. It happened, like did it ever happen with you that somebody, like when you were a kid, did like, but when if I ask myself, that it happened with me, like when I was like 6 years old, we have like a it's not, well, I was like 6 years old, and some of my friend, okay, came by and like pulled down my, yeah, pants, and I was talking with somebody, so I like after, yeah, so yeah, it was
I've
not
never
good.
actually had it happen to me, but
uh,
I've witnessed it happen, and
oh,
I had secondhand embarrassment.
okay, second hand embarrassment. You're so good at with your vocabulary, so it's good that,
I'm big brained.
no, it's
I
awesome.
used to read books a lot before my reading got messed up.
But yeah, you know a lot. Actually, you can tell. I love vocabularies because you can see a diary over, sorry, dictionary. But want, like, it's one of my hobbies to learn more vocabularies and stuff. Because I think like if you know more vocabularies, you can think more.
Wait, I have a great word for you then.
Yeah,
Hold
go
on. I'm
ahead.
also gonna spell it. Wait.
Yeah, yeah. I think if you have more vocabularies, you can think more. Okay, let me see.
Okay.
Uh,
Defenestration. It means to throw someone or something out a window.
defenestration. Throw
It means
someone,
to
or
throw something or someone out a window.
is it a noun? No, no,
I'm
it's a
not
verb.
exactly sure how to use it actually.
Okay, okay. What's the source? Like, where did you get it from?
Dictionary.
Oh, dictionary. Okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. Yeah. So yeah, you have like siblings, or
I have 9 siblings.
oh wow, wow, awesome. I'm an only child. If you,
You're lucky.
I'm lucky.
But I got Bradley, he's a heroin addict in jail. I got Alex, he's
Oh,
in the army. I got Brandon, he's a senior in high school. He's like 18, I think. Nani, who's also 18. Julian, who is dropped out of school and is already working. Junie, who is in the same, he's as old, he's 15, 1 year younger than me. I got Jaya, she's one of my little siblings, Joshua, and Daniela, who's like a baby.
okay, okay. So you have like one, like two sets of parents, basically, right?
Um, yeah, my
Yeah,
parents have separated.
yeah. So like from they are you have some here you have some like
I only have one full sibling. Um, three half siblings. Well, actually, two of them I'm unsure if they're my half siblings.
okay,
They're
awesome.
either just my step siblings or my half siblings. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, it's like DNA
and
tests
then
and stuff. No, you can do.
and then I have five step siblings.
Ah, okay, okay, fine. Okay, so what's your hair color? And like, is it a
Um,
pink or what is it?
it is pink, but it's also kind of washed out. I do have to re-dye it.
It's not looking bad. I think if you make it too pink, then it might look very like I think it's looking much. I don't know. I don't have much idea about dyeing my hair. But if I dye my hair, what color should it be, or how big should do you want my hair to be? Yeah,
I don't know. I really don't know have much of ideas for people who aren't used to dyeing their
yeah. I
hair.
never dyed my
Um,
hair. Never.
Normally I talk to when people ask me, they're normally people who have already dyed their hair before. Um, because I kind of went through the entire rainbow. The only colors I haven't done, I think, is like green.
Oh,
Um,
green is like the color that Joker uses. So
that's the one color I haven't done.
maybe you don't want to do that. I don't
I
know,
don't.
but
I don't know if I don't like outside. I don't like green.
okay, okay. But
I have a weird vendetta against the color.
red hair?
But I've done red, which washed out into an orange. The
Oh,
more it came out, it became kind of like a yellow. Which I've had blonde hair before, full
hmm.
blonde. Mixed
Okay,
feelings on that.
okay.
I've done blue. I've done purple.
One thing I want to say that are you sure that the chemicals you are using to dye your hair is not damaging in any way or something?
Um, so I do bleach my hair, which is damaging. But as long as you take care of your hair in the right way, whether it's using the right products for your hair masks, maybe taking vitamins, things like
Do you
that.
take vitamins?
Um, hmm?
Do you take vitamins?
Um, I used to,
Hmm.
when I was like really bleaching my hair a lot.
Okay.
I don't anymore. Um,
Like in the United States, I think a lot of people like take vitamins.
I feel like more people need to take vitamins, honestly. Some people will have like very low, like vitamin D or something, or vitamin
Hmm.
C. And it's like either drink some orange juice or take some vitamins, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Orange juice. You know,
Vitamin C.
you know stuff. So don't ever
I'm big
think
brain.
don't ever think that you are like inferior or something like that.
Well, it's not that I think I'm stupid. I'm just not like book school smart.
Yeah, a lot of famous people you will see like they dropped out of college and they are doing so. It's not mandatory that you have to go through college or stuff. So to be smart or something.
I feel
Notice.
like it's more of you just kind of need to have a plan.
Hmm. A plan, you have to stick to it.
Or at least like a hope. Something.
Hope is really important.
Something you want to get done or an accomplishment or I
But
think it's important to kind of just aim for something that you know is going to be self-fulfilling
hmm,
since it is your life. You should want to do something with it that you know is going to make you happy.
yeah,
Um
positive, like
that's like
positive,
my main goal with like my whole career. I want to be able to do something that makes me happy.
yeah, happy, and you want to be independent, right? Like you don't want to beg for money from your parents or you know.
Yeah,
So
of course not. They've already paid enough just to raise me.
yeah. Now you want to help them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, cool, awesome. So what do you like the most about yourself? Let's look at you and like I can, yeah.
Uh,
Any idea? You said you want to become like a barber? What or hair?
like a
Sorry,
hairstylist. I want to be
hair
able to, whether it's
hairstyle.
just like cutting their hair, dyeing it.
Yeah, you can make a lot of money. We have like a barber over here, and the his store is always full. Always people are coming to his store, and he's like earning like a lot. So, but if your skills are like honed, or if when you make the name
I cut and dye my hair. I've been doing it for how long now?
for your whole life,
I think like 6 years now.
6 years.
I've been
Okay,
cutting and
okay,
dyeing my own hair.
awesome,
Um,
awesome.
I've done a bunch of different styles, bunch of different ways I dyed my hair. One time I did like half and half with dye. So half
Oh,
was pink, half was like purplish blue.
I have seen people like that, like in my real life. So awesome. But over here where I live, like, do you know where I'm from?
Um, I'm bad at
Yeah, try it,
pronouncing.
try it. I'll correct you if you make a mistake.
I can't pronounce words well.
Oh, West Bengal. Like,
Bengal?
are you, yeah, West Bengal, like India. It's a state in India, West Bengal. So are you like tracking my IP?
Yes, it's a thing I do because I'm scared of people from Britain.
Why? Why?
They all don't like me for some reason.
They don't like you? No.
I've met some very mean people from Britain.
Some girls or boys?
Both.
Both. What do you think are more mean to you? I think the girls are more mean to you.
Um, it'll be a group of guys, group of girls. They're both just as bad.
But groups. But what about individuals?
Oh, individuals, mostly girls would just be like, ew, what the hell? And then just skip. And then the guys will just start yelling slurs. So I guess the guys.
The guys. And the girls are like you, and then they skip. They,
Yeah, pretty
yeah.
much. Or they'll be like, what the fuck?
But they are judging you on the basis of your looks. They don't know,
Yep.
like, they don't know what's inside you.
One
Or,
time I was walking in a store with my
yeah,
friend,
yeah,
and we were just like going to like, we're kind of towards like the section where there's like a bunch of
yeah,
electronics.
yeah.
There were these two girls,
Hmm.
and I was minding my own business, just walking.
Yeah.
They stare over at me and just start laughing and stare at me the entire time. Because sometimes I style my hair so it's kind of a little bit more poofy and
Mm-hmm.
kind of more messy looking.
Oh,
And sometimes, I kind of go for kind of just more like a chaotic look, I guess.
okay.
Um, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so they looked at you and they stared at you and stuff. So,
They
okay.
pretty much just kept on laughing while just walking, and they kept staring at me while they were walking past me.
And you were
It was
like
a very odd
alone. You were
experience.
alone at that, like you were all by yourself at that
I
time.
was with my friend, and we were both just staring at each other like, is this really happening right now?
Okay, you were with your
Because
friend.
often, remember when we were at Target and there were those two girls who like stared and started laughing? Yeah. I've had like people, I've never actually had an experience like that happen in real life
But that's
because
one time it
often I guess
happened.
people are scared to come up to me.
Oh, that's good for you.
It is, but like
I don't know.
it was such an odd experience because it's like something I've never like witnessed in real life before, like in person, where someone's just like,
Yeah,
you know.
right, right. But that was the first time it happened in real life.
I mean, I have had other experiences in
So
real
you
life
went
where
to
people
school,
are
I
just being
guess.
dicks.
You went to school.
Oh yeah, school sucks.
School. Oh, s-
Um,
school.
it
In,
was like worse the first year
hmm.
of like when I went to like this public school,
Okay, I don't.
and then
Okay.
I dropped out and did homeschooling for a bit just to come back to the school, and which is kind of a bit more toned down, I guess, and people are
Okay.
a little more accepting.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got kicked out, so
You got kicked out for doing what? What did you do? Yeah.
um, the old principal used to love me. And sometimes they would like comment on my outfits because it reminded them of when they were a kid, and how they always wanted to dress. And the principal ended up changing. The new principal enforced a bunch of heavy dress code,
Oh,
um,
okay.
and
Hmm. Yeah.
he wanted to kind of bring up the school score, so the school seemed more like it was like a
Uniform.
better school.
Yeah, better.
Whether I don't know if it was like with grades or attendance, but my grades weren't the best due to the fact that I've missed a bunch of days from being sick.
Oh, your pet, your virtual pet is. Are you like setting a timer or something?
No, it's like the button I make when I like
Oh,
select anything.
okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay, so your principal, like, okay, then, but you are not following his rules, so you got like out of the school or kicked out.
It wasn't like a not following rules thing.
Hmm.
Um, it was more of my grades weren't good enough for them to be like, okay, you can stay. But my test scores were like amazing. Like, one of these state tests for like I think it was history, I got a 95%, and a bunch of other kids got like 50s, around 50%.
Wow.
So my test scores were good, but because of my average grades and stuff, they kicked me out.
I don't understand the differ. Another mosquito. I don't understand the differ. Oh fuck! I didn't. I missed it. Well, sometimes you miss, but I'm pretty. I don't really understand the difference between grades and test score. What's the difference? Can you?
Hey, yes, Izzy. So I was bored, right? I was looking at neurodivergent stuff. Took a quiz. Could take a couple more quizzes, and if all of them say I have ADHD, I think I have ADHD. Send them my way.
Okay.
Just like send them to my DMs.
Like, yeah. Can you? So can you? So can you tell me that the difference between grades and like tests? For us, it's the same
Mm,
thing.
okay, so
Like, how do they judge you? Like, the tests are like from like
okay,
test
so
papers and
grades
stuff.
are kind of like, you have a different grade for every class,
Yeah.
but the tests that come, they're from the state. So the place I live in, it's not like the teachers administer the test. There are like people who will administer them, but they're from the state. And it's just kind of to make sure like the school is like still keeping up and teaching kids what they need to know and so on. And also just kind of see like where everyone's at, kind of like a progress thing in a way. Um, but you mainly want to try doing your best on these tests because they kind of can affect a lot, including your placement, whether like what class you're going to be in, and stuff like that. So the tests aren't like actually parts of your grade, but you can look at how well you scored on the tests.
Okay,
But they
okay,
won't be part of like your actual grade.
okay,
And I always scored well on these state tests,
yeah,
but my grades themselves weren't good. I
oh,
had like a bunch of
okay,
D's and C's. So
oh, okay. So any, okay, let me ask you this question. I don't think you don't want to think about that stuff, but what was the like the worst? What is the worst experience in your life? Anything?
my dad.
Your dad?
Aiden, guess what I got?
Like, what do you mean?
Huh? I got you may be a neurodivergent. Fucking loser.
Are you like a neuro? What is he saying?
You apply with a lot of symptoms of it. So my dad was never really around growing up. He was
Oh,
rarely,
okay.
and then I moved in with him when he moved out of my mom's house because they were never really together the entire time. Um, Within the time that I moved in with him, I kind of had to learn the hard way that he was a heavy alcoholic.
Oh,
Um, it'll be the smallest things, and he would start yelling at me. Or I remember one time, me and my brothers. This is probably the main thing I remember. Um, of just like him being a stupid drunk. Me and my brother were eavesdropping from like the stairs because he was like yelling about something and complaining. Guess what he was complaining about?
Something little.
Someone ate bread,
Oh,
I guess. Nobody in the house barely ate at that time because we all kind of had eating disorders. Um, so
okay.
nobody ate the bread. It was probably him. Ate like
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Anyway, we heard him coming up the stairs. My immediate instinct was hide in the bathroom, because he was about to come wake everyone up just so he could yell at us for eating bread. So we, me and my brother, we both ran to the bathroom, and out of panic, and then my dad came to go wake us up to go yell at all of us, all of my siblings. And when Junie came out of the bathroom, the brother that was with me, and my dad was asking him, "Well, where's Aiden?" And so I ended up coming out of the bathroom, and then he thought that we were doing some weird stuff in the bathroom. Got yelled at for that. I think that was the time that he grabbed me by my neck and pushed me down the stairs.
You fell? Did you?
And there's been multiple times where I've had bruises appear from him. Like one time he slammed me into the fridge, and I ended up with a bruise on my shoulder. Yeah,
So how old were you when like he threw you
I
fell?
was 10.
Yeah. So you don't have like good experience with like your dad.
There's those good moments every now and then, but they never last for long because you have that good moment, and then the
Ah,
next minute he's yelling, and he has my stepmom on the floor pulling her by the hair, yelling at her. And then me and all my siblings have to make sure nothing gets too violent.
okay. But it's your current
That
dad.
just became a therapy session. I'm so sorry.
It looks like a therapy session.
I didn't mean to rant.
But now you're learning about yourself. It's good. It's good that you're learning about yourself. You're learning your like your problems and stuff. So
I mean, I already know my problems. I think he hit me too hard on the head that I forgot how to read.
no. Okay. So
Ever since that happened, that was the same year my grades started dropping. So I think he caused brain damage. Personally, I'm gonna blame that because I find it funny.
yeah, but sometimes like we get hard and then like we lose hopes and it happens all for that. It can happen for that. I should turn on like I should turn on my AC. It's too like there are like some few mosquitoes coming. But if you when you turn on your AC, oh, did you see that? When you do you have any ideas that how I can like how can I get rid of these mosquitoes or anything?
Um,
Any
I have no
yeah,
tips.
no. Sometimes people will like burn oils, like oil, like plug and play stuff like that. But I don't like the oils. I think those are like harmful.
Mosquitoes for where I live, they're more of a seasonal thing. So mostly around summer is when
Mm,
there's like a bunch of mosquitoes,
yeah.
in which then I just give up on going outside.
Okay. Okay. Oh, like or you can like when you if you go outside, like there are some kind of like creams or like how do you say oils, so you can put on and then you don't smell and the
I
mosquitoes don't
put
come.
on like there's like this weird spray stuff one time because I think it was like some type of family thing, or my mom wanted me to take me somewhere to with the family to go somewhere. I don't know. And
Hmm.
there's this weird spray stuff to keep mosquitoes away because I would always end up with like a bunch of mosquito bites on me.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
As a kid, a bunch of bugs would just constantly attack me.
Yeah.
I would always have bee stings, bug bites.
Yeah. Do you know a funny fact? Do you want to know a funny fact about bees? When the bees sting you, they die.
Yeah, I know.
Because like they leave there like the thing in your
Yeah, the stinger,
yeah
and it
the
like comes
stinger
off.
the stinger. How do you know?
Um, I don't know.
Okay, I think you have read or
Random
watched.
bit of knowledge I just randomly picked up at some point, I guess.
Okay, like do you like watching YouTube videos or something?
Um, I sometimes just use YouTube as background noise so I can pay attention to something else because if there's not enough things to like pay attention to, I can't pay attention.
Okay. Well, I didn't get what you said, but well, so you need things to pay attention to, like on YouTube, you need things to pay attention. So yeah, white noise or something you use.
Um, I don't like white noise because it reminds me of like when the TV doesn't work,
Ah,
like the TV
yeah, right.
static.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the same
It's
thing.
like the worst nostalgia ever because sometimes I remember
Ah,
as a kid, my TV, this giant block TV,
yeah,
I would go to turn it on and it would just make that noise and it was so loud.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that it used to happen with me as well. This days it's much better the technology. Do you, well, so next time I when I come on Omegle, I'll definitely have the AC on. It's like you don't want mosquitoes biting you when you are like you cannot really like if you had this many like two like not many maybe five mosquitoes in this room right now, but if they are like sometimes it might get annoying. But
Sometimes
okay,
I just have one tiny bug, not like a
mm,
mosquito, just like some tiny bug flying around
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
And then it just
Oh,
keeps running into the wall a couple times and then starts flying somewhere else.
I think have you heard of Atkinson? Rowan Atkinson, the Mr. Bean
I have
guy,
not.
British, I think. British Mr. Bean. Have you heard? No, Mr. Bean, Charlie Chaplin. You have heard Charlie Chaplin?
Um,
No. Well, Mr. Bean, well, is like a very famous like comic character, and like and the person who played that character, Rowan Atkinson, he's like a new series is called like a bee or something. So in that series, a bee is like constantly bugging him. So it's quite funny. Some people take bees very lightly, but yeah. So Mr. Bean,
due to the
it's
time, I have to go because I have to clean the house before my parents come home.
yeah, yeah,
But it was wonderful talking to
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time
Night,
it is for
night.
you. Um,
I hope you get yourself sorted. Yeah,
I will at some point.
yeah,
I'm still figuring things out.
yeah. I am also like getting myself like sorted. Yeah, stuff like so. Nice
Right.
talking to you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.